Good morning, students. This is the fourth video of the chapter Civilizing the Natives, Educating the Nation. And this video has been made for class 8th. This video belongs to chapter of history. Now, this particular chapter, so far we discussed that how Britishers came and how they changed our schooling system, how they converted our education system, and how they imposed their own Western education. We already discussed about Wood's dispatch and the schooling system or education system of Macaulay. Now in this video, we'll try to understand more and we'll try to focus more on William Adam report and its implication. So far we discussed the concept of William Adam and his report. William Adam researched on local schools and he found many problems there. He found that the Indian schooling system was very flexible. There was no fixed classroom, there was no fixed examination, there was no fixed routine, and there was no fixed infrastructure. So he found many loopholes, he found many limitations in the Indian schooling system. Or when he inquired the local school, he found many difficulties. And that is why he recommended many important valid points or many important valuable points for Indian schooling system. And he introduced also a new routine or a new school rule. After that, a new routine was imposed and new school rule was permitted. And it became possible because of the Western education. Now, what was in the new routine and new rules? After the company got Adams' report, we already discussed about the William Adam report. It immediately took decision to improve the system of vernacular education. So we already discussed that when William Adam got the chance to inquire into the local schooling system, he found many loopholes, he found many demerits there. And he found it completely flexible schooling system where nothing was there or where schooling system was not up to the mark. So he filed his report, and as per his report, the British government it took decision regarding improvement of the vernacular or local education system. The company appointed a number of pandits, each in charge of looking after 4 to 5 schools. The task of the pandit was to visit the pathshalas and try to improve the standard of teaching. So thereafter the company it appointed a number of pandits who were really scholars from Sanskrit background or from Hindi background, and they took position as in charge in various schooling system, and thereafter they visited many pathshalas. They were appointed to visit there, they were appointed to teach there, and finally their task was to improve the standard of teaching in those schools. So this is how it was the first step that was taken by the company to improve the schooling system of India. After that, we need to understand one more point is here that new routine and rules were introduced. New routine and rules were introduced by these company officials. Teaching was now to be based on textbook and learning was to be tested through a system of annual examination, because we already discussed that there was a lack of annual examination. There was a lack of textbook because everything was communicated orally. There was a Pathshala system where Guru or Shishya was transmitting the knowledge orally. So oral transmission was stopped, and in the place of oral knowledge transmission, textbook was given importance. And after that, the system of annual examination was also introduced. Similarly, students were asked to pay regular fee, because in the Pathshala system, students were not paying the fee regularly. They were paying the fee at the interval of time. Similarly, they were asked to attend the regular classes, and thereafter they were asked to sit on fixed seat and obey the new rules of discipline. So this is how a complete formal system of education was introduced by Britishers or by the Western companies. So what we saw here that new routine and rules were introduced and they replaced the old system, the old Pathshala system that was going on in India. So this system tried to overall tried to bring overall change in the schooling system of India. Now after that, we need to understand here the agenda was set for the national education. So what was in the agenda? The agenda was set by the important company and East India Company of that time. So here it is mentioned that not only the British officials but several Indians also wanted to spread education in the country. The Indian felt that Western education would help modernize India. Hence, they urged the British to open more and more schools, colleges, and universities. Now, we need to understand here that once it was decided to go with the national education agenda, here Indians also participated. Indians also became ready to be the participant in this system. Many Indian scholars they came forward, and we already know about Raja Ram Mohan Roy and other important leaders. They came forward and they provided their valuable inputs to education system, and they wanted that Indian education system should be upgraded. It should be upgraded to a possible extent. We need to understand here. Now new rules were set down, and after that books were given the preference to the formal schooling system. So we need to understand here. This is how new schooling system was introduced, and under the new schooling system, new rules were given importance. Apart from that, the new technology was also given importance. Here it is mentioned in order to modernize India, it was necessary to go with the Western education. I mean, to education that was based on English language, or that was based on Western technology. So this is how Western technology was also introduced, and we came to know about the national education. So this agenda was very set here, and finally new routine and new schools were closed down. So we need to understand here. So here we saw that textbook was introduced, and here we can say textbook was introduced, and after that formal training was given, and under the formal training new textbooks were prescribed, and under this textbook various chapters were included, various subjects were given the importance, and not only mathematics, not only astronomy, not only Vedic literature was given importance, but apart from that Western technology, Western science and technology was also given equal importance in those new rules or under the new syllabus. So new rules prescribed for new syllabus, new syllabus prescribed for new chapters, and new chapters prescribed for new technology or new technological advancements. That became the important part of the syllabus. So here we saw that after the William Adam report, the requirement was felt to change the entire education system of India, and finally the loopholes was found, and it was decided to wipe out those loopholes or to wipe out those demerits that was present in the old Pathshala system or the old Indian schooling system. And finally Britishers came with the new rules, with the new syllabus, with the new textbook, with the new ideas, with the Western thoughts, and finally our schooling system got replaced by the new schooling system of Britain or new schooling system of European countries. And we came to know that after that it has been continued and it is still going on in the present time. So this is what we have to discuss in this particular video. So this is all about this video. Thank you so much.